This is a live webcam from Atlanta, Georgia, just south of us. We're in Tennessee. There's not any tornado warnings out there right now. Seems to have kind of just mellowed out a little bit. But there is still severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for Atlanta, mid Georgia, South Georgia, not up here where we're at, Tennessee. We're a little north of Georgia. So nothing happening here except for rain. I think, well, as a matter of fact, the rain has moved through here in southeastern Tennessee, but not for Atlanta. Atlanta is still under the gun. As you can see, it's just sort of sprinkling, raining in Atlanta right now, according to the webcam that we're watching. Ooh, that looked like lightning, maybe. So they are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Excuse me. So we know they're going to get thunderstorm. As you can see, that looks like lightning. Is that lightning? Every now and then there's a little flash, or a big flash, actually. So looks like they're fixing to get some thunderstorms there in Atlanta, which is what we're watching live right now. So just kind of waiting for that, watching. I believe we will get more thunderstorm warnings and possible tornado warnings. It looks like tomorrow's going to be a tornado day for the South, especially the Southeast, because it's moving east in an eastwardly direction, the storm. It's a big long line. But this right here is an Atlanta live cam. Just waiting for thunderstorms to roll through. So we'll just kind of watch it. Let's see what we have here. I'm just pulling up that's my phone dinging, in case you're wondering. Still watching the Atlanta street cam. I believe that's the Braves stadium down there. It sure looks like it. Yeah, that's where the Atlanta Braves play. Just waiting for the storm to roll through. That looks like lightning, guys. I'm trying to pull up my radar on my other phone. But I'm getting no reception, so. No reception on my other phone. I was hoping to look up the radar. Oh, here we go.
Circle not yet, but they are on the way. I want you to be aware. Heavy rain, strong winds, thunder and lightning with it, and we have been keeping an eye on any potential rotation developing with these. We did have a tornado warning soon. We're going to have another warning, most likely a severe thunderstorm warning issued, including more counties here to the east of these warnings that are on the south side. So I'm watching for that to come out any moment now, as well as that tornado watch. Now, let me show you. Danielle mentioned that some counties to the west have been taken out of the tornado watch. Okay, there you see it right now. This is what I was telling you a little bit earlier, that Okay, there you see it right now. This is what I was telling you a little bit earlier, that even though this watch expires at 9 o'clock in the morning, we don't think that all of the counties will be included in this watch through 9 o'clock. And that's because as that line of storms moves through, they will take some counties out. They just did that over in West Georgia. Earlier, this included all these counties in West Georgia. Now, all of these counties have been taken out. The counties still included are Cobb County, Fulton County, Clayton County, also Henry County, Spalding County, and Lamar County. That line over to the east, all these counties in yellow, that is where we still have this tornado watch in effect. I'm saying until 9 o'clock in the morning, but really soon, Atlanta is going to be taken out of this watch before the 9 o'clock expiration time, because the line of storms is over us right now. It'll be moving out. So what they're going to do is they'll take out more counties from west to east as the storms continue to move over to the east as well. There, you're seeing a lot of lightning here on this tower cam. I want to show you a couple of additional tower cams. I mentioned Hartsfield-Jackson. The Weather Service is saying that they had a 51-mile-an-hour gust at, actually at the Fulton County Airport, not at Hartsfield-Jackson, but the Fulton County Airport there. Right now, we're seeing strong winds and any other notches that we have. Still watching for some brief spin-ups to occur. So again, that's why we are staying on the air with you right now. Instead of going back to regularly scheduled programming, we want to stay on the air with you because of any of these notches that are out there right now that could produce brief spin-ups. And we have seen some of these notches on radar, even though they haven't been strong enough to trigger any warnings so far north of I-20, any tornado warnings. The tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings mainly have been south of I-20. We're expecting at any moment now. In fact, I'm going to leave this here because I really think any moment now we're going to see additional severe thunderstorm warnings extended here to include more counties east of this line here, with all that thunder and lightning from Atlanta southward. We're expecting any moment now a new severe thunderstorm warning to be issued to include more counties like Bibb County down near Macon, most likely including areas, maybe over toward Putnam, Newton County, most likely will be in that, as well as Rockdale County, other counties there, Jasper County, most likely will be included in that. So I'm expecting that any moment now, where we're going to see another yellow polygon showing up here, indicating new warnings in effect. Again, typically severe thunderstorm warnings, but again, still watching some of those notches that we're seeing on radar, indicating any potential for any rotation. Let me go back to velocity mode here. This one is one that we've been watching. This was over Sandy Springs a little bit earlier, where we saw those waves of rain and sheets of rain and strong winds over 285 and Georgia 400. This, again, near Alabama Road, Johns Creek, Newtown, there's Duluth right here. So this is right there at the North Fulton, excuse me, and Western Gwinnett County line. Peachtree Corners right here. This is where we're seeing, again, some radar signatures indicating just a little bit of rotation. It's not anything confirmed as a tornado. These are just some signatures that we watch here. This isn't tight, nothing to trigger. Danielle?
They just issued a new severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible.
Okay. Let's go back down here. Danielle telling me, in fact, I'll widen out here. Okay, there, as I was telling you, I was expecting this new severe thunderstorm warning to be issued. This is including multiple counties here once again. And I'm just going to read these for you so you can see the yellow right here. I'm going to move over here so y'all can see this a little bit better. But again, that yellow new polygon that you see, this is a new severe thunderstorm warning for Baldwin County, which is near Milledgeville, Bibb County, which is Macon, Butts County, Crawford, west of Macon, Henry County, Houston County, south of Macon, Jasper County, Jones County, Lamar County, Monroe County, Morgan County, Newton County, Putnam County, Rockdale, Walton County, also included in that, as well as other counties there near Macon and south of Macon. So that is that polygon that I was expecting just a few moments ago as this line of storms moves through here from Milner down to Thomaston. It's about to move forward. So they've issued another warning here to the east of that with these storms that are moving through. The main threat with these storms would be very heavy rain, damaging wind possible, but they are also saying within this warning, a tornado could develop at any time. It's called TOR possible, meaning that a tornado could develop out of this at any time. So again, that's why we're staying on air with you. We're watching some areas of potential rotation that at any time could trigger a tornado warning. Right now, the warnings that we have are severe thunderstorm warnings. We want to be on with you for these overnight hours, though, because that is the hardest time, not only to see any of that rotation, but also as you're trying to sleep, hearing those winds, hearing the heavy rain, hearing the thunder and lightning. I know you're hungry for information to know whether or not you can go back to sleep. So that's why we are staying on air, even though we no longer have any tornado warnings in effect. We could see additional tornado warnings developing at any time. Let me show you here the velocity mode. Still seeing that thunder and lightning, hearing that thunder and lightning here in Atlanta. I want to look along that line there where they've just issued these new warnings. So I'm not seeing anything overly concerning. Maybe there, south and west of Jackson.
That is exactly the tightest winds that I'm seeing too.
I'm sorry, Danielle?
That's the tightest winds that I'm seeing in that area too.
Danielle, I know you can't hear her off to the side there. She's here with me. Danielle is in agreement with me. These are the tightest winds that we're seeing now, south and west of Jackson, that we'll keep an eye on to see if any of that near High Falls Road could develop any rotation. But again, you're kind of with us behind the scenes here, Danielle and I both, studying these storms as they're moving through and what we look for